now we got to get this guy, Tom Chambers, into that conversation, because when you really look at it, right, and you crunch the numbers, TC has to at least be in the mix.
Tom Chambers from Pages.
You're a trivia question that I like to use. I always tell people, can you name one guy that has scored over 20,000 points in the NBA that is not in the Hall of Fame? And it's you. What's up with that? Why are you not in the Hall of Fame?
Here's Chambers. Oh, what a move. Tom Chambers.
You know, and I'm not one of those guys that's going to argue,
I'll do it
against
for you.
Well, I like that. You know, if it happens, that's awesome. Do I feel like I'm worthy of it? There's people that have been going in recently that I feel like I kicked their butt out there on the court quite often.
Baseline right, Chambers, about a 20-footer. Line time for TC. Tom Chambers.
You know, what does the guy need to do to get into the Hall of Fame, right? Does he have to have a lot of points? Check. Does he have to have that signature moment in the NBA? Check.
2-on-1. KJ to Chambers. Jam.
Sorry, Mark Jackson.
He went right up, Mark Jackson.
But the dunk on him.
It was a big game. We were playing the Knicks, and it was a close game. I think we were like down by one or up by one, and then we needed a hoop. And Mark Jackson just happened to be the guy in the way.
Somebody had to be the victim.
I was never a guy who practiced to dunk. I was a guy who dunked on people.
Tom, see, you made me look bad on that play. You didn't even jump for that lob.
Jump, I didn't have it. I had to bend over to pick it up.
I led the league in dunks a couple years.
All right, and here comes Tom Chambers.
And people may not realize or remember, you were a high flyer, man. You were in the dunk contest with Michael Jordan. Do you remember what that was like?
I look at the picture every once in a while. It makes me nervous. I start sweating. I can't watch it.
You talked about looking back at the picture of the dunk contest. When I look back at your pictures from Seattle to Phoenix, look at this. This is Seattle. You got the cowboy hat on. But look at the skin color, and then you got a better tan when you came to the Phoenix Suns, man.
Yeah, up there. I actually tried getting in a suntan booth one time up there, and the tan was about shin high.
And making his first All-Star appearance, the versatile forward from the hometown Seattle Supersonics, Tom Chambers.
And I had a great moment too. You know, in that All-Star game up there, you talk about the dunk contest where I was picked, to go in. Pat Riley started me, and I won the MVP. And you know what? And back in the day, the West wasn't beating the East much.
Right.
So it was fun. And an All-Star game is kind of catered towards what I do. Run and finish.
I was there when you got inducted into the Arizona Sports Hall of Fame. I want to be there when you get to the Basketball Hall of Fame, because you're going to get there. He's got to get there. What would it mean to you to be in the Basketball Hall of Fame?
I mean, that's the pinnacle of what you've worked so hard for so long. After I got in and I cheered, and then I started sweating because I got to talk in front of a lot of people, and maybe I'll bring Leander up there with me and have him, get me through it, because standing up there at a podium like that in that situation would be scary, to say the least, in my opinion, for me.
Well, we got to get him in the Hall of Fame. I mean, Tom Chambers belongs in the Basketball Hall of Fame, that's for sure.